So what does it mean for Mexico to be imposed these tariffs? Specifically, one that can be interestingly interpreted as creating more resilience on maybe American agriculture. But the truth is, these tariffs are not motivated because we don't like avocados from Mexico, or we don't like to have reliance on that production that comes into our country. These tariffs are independent to that. How will that be felt specifically with Mexican farmers, with Mexican producers of all of these different products? This is already a very complex situation. We have today in the Mexican agricultural scene a heavy influence of organized crime. Organized crime that has been, of course, labeled by the American government and now the Canadian government as terrorist organizations. So they are already controlled very heavily, specifically in avocados, by these organizations. We are also experiencing other externality, which is the set deportation of many of our connationals back to Mexico, back to Central America, which will of course be coming back to mostly rural situations and banking on, if anything, having that access to jobs in the field. So this is not a machine that just can simply be coerced by adding a tariff to something. This is something that, if it's not coordinated or not thought out well, could implicate that exactly what we're trying to solve, it actually is going to increase. Today, we get half of what we need, half of all that we need here in the United States from Canada and Mexico versus all the rest of the countries. The United States relies very heavily on Canada and Mexico also to be a security close partner in terms of the keeping and safety of both borders for any kinds of foes. So alienating these two entities might not be in the best interest of the American people.